Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Kris Tyson has left the MrBeast team after the insane allegations and the situation. Go check out my last video if you haven't seen that already. She was accused of some pretty heinous things like communicating and getting pretty dirty with a 14-year-old boy, possibly having connections to another minor as leaked by a former MrBeast team member, and also being a fan of Shadman's artwork that is not exactly appropriate that involves minors. Now, Kris Tyson has put out a statement very recently, right? It says, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments if it hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health." Non-apology, right? You even got the freaking Fortnite community coming out. Jake Franklin, this was the guy who made an allegation that Ava possibly had a connection to a minor, a female minor this time, who bought him some Gucci slides. We're still waiting on that. Alex Rosen, who's a famous predator hunter, focus on my mental health is insane. So yeah, the situation is crazy. Ava has actually come out to leave the MrBeast team, and lo and behold, MrBeast is still silent about the entire situation. Again, check out my last video if you missed it, because it's very suspicious. We are seeing a lot more other people begin to speak out, saying that MrBeast, Jimmy, knew about this situation. He knew about these allegations. For how long and why he's been hiding them, nobody will know, or at least we don't know now.
My name is Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024. Kris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Kris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything MrBeast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
Now, ladies and gents, I want to take y'all over to a site named Vital Vegas, all right? It's from an insider. It's a little bit of a secret source. Somebody on the inside that knows about Jimmy, MrBeast's next video that he's working on. You guys may have seen this photo or this situation floating around on Twitter. It's like a whole bunch of people crammed in, trapped, kind of looks like, at an airport, and they're all clothed, right? They're all covered up. And we can see right here, this guy, Matt Donnelly, says, "Here were folks lined up across from Fool Us, all in garbage bags with weird responses and refusing to confirm it was MrBeast." So obviously these guys signed some type of NDA to not be able to speak out about the video that they're going to work on, why they're all flying to the same destination, all have to wear these weird trash bags to cover up their maybe uniforms, MrBeast merch. So either these guys are working with MrBeast or they're working with freaking Rockstar Games, because these NDAs are insane. Now, this could kind of be why we haven't heard anything yet from MrBeast. You know, maybe he's just out somewhere, he's out of the country, he's doing something insanely wacky that he's not able to get signal, he's not able to put out a formal statement yet, or, you know, get his lawyers to put out a statement. But we can confirm that hopefully, you know, Kris Tyson is not going to be a part of this future video. And now, shortly after I made my video yesterday about the allegations, more things started coming out. This is coming from Z-Dragon, but it's from a few different sources like Drama Alert and then Trap House TV. This video right here involved Kris Tyson leaking Jeanette McCurdy's inappropriate photos from when she was a minor. I'm not going to show them, of course, but it's audio.
How's it going, you guys? So recently everybody's been hearing about the Jeanette McCurdy leak of her photo. What the story is, she sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out. And she is a very popular Nickelodeon star on the show iCarly, and probably be seen as the pulling of the show. It'll probably be taken off the air.
Bro's a yapper.
Taking them off, you'll probably see the photos get taken down at some point tonight, maybe tomorrow, because Nickelodeon has that kind of power. But the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at.
Why include links? You can't do that. You can't do that. I can do that. I can say, hey guys, here's an article, here's a video that is completely legal to read and look at. You cannot endorse people and include links to download illegal content, especially involving minors, you freaking weirdo. Now, obviously, again, I'm not going to show you those pictures, but this is the other video where Kris Tyson uses the N-word. Now, again, you know, we've seen celebrities, they all say the N-word once in a while, or sometimes they let it slip. But in this situation, it doesn't look like he lets it slip, and it doesn't seem like he cares afterwards.
He said back in 2009, it's going viral.
You do know I'm watching this for 10 hours straight on a live stream. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the N-word,
Well, you just said the N-word.
but I'm not relevant.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess you can say the N-word.
So that's interesting. Okay, so Kris says, well, I'm not relevant. Well, which is true, because you're not relevant and you're never going to be relevant now after all these allegations and getting removed from the MrBeast team. But then Jimmy says, I guess he can say it, which again is one of those weird situations where he's not endorsing it, but he is standing beside some of the weird actions that Kris Tyson is getting involved with, whether it be, you know, the N-word usage very casually, and not even just a soft N-word, you know, with the A at the end. This was the hard R, kind of like the hard R that Kris liked when he had his little poster of Shadman's artwork on the wall. Bad move. And now we have some of the resident e-girls to come out with their amazing apologies or amazing statements regarding the situation. You know, these are very popular creators in the commentary sphere, so they kind of got to come out and say something, especially when they were so open-minded and so ready to speak and talk down and, you know, go against Dr. Disrespect for the heinous things he did. It's only fair for them to return the favor to Ava. So Pokimane says, I don't know all the details regarding the Ava situation, but I want to make it clear any inappropriate behavior towards minors is unacceptable, regardless of who you are. It's a shame that people will see this as an opportunity to attack the trans community as a whole. One person's actions does not reflect on every single trans person, so please don't view it that way. This is again one of those like non-statements. It's just kind of saying like, yeah, liking minors is bad. We can all agree with that. But then she like kind of shifts the narrative to also don't attack trans people, which again, none of it has been that. People are going to be transphobic regardless of what happened to Kris Tyson. Okay, so we've already ignored those people. Those people have been out of the question for a while now. But again, this is kind of coming to one of those situations where it's like, why did nobody give Nick Merckx and Tim the Tap Man or any of the people associated with Dr. Disrespect the same treatment? When Dr. Disrespect got called out for doing the things that he did, everybody was going up and being like, oh, I bet Nick Merckx is doing the same thing. I bet these other streamers are doing the same thing. So just keep it a buck and just be honest. You know, just say, you know, I jumped the gun with Dr. Disrespect, or maybe I misworded the way that I handled the Dr. Disrespect situation, or do the same thing for Ava now. You have to, because the Ava allegations are a lot worse. We have screenshots, we have text messages, we have photos of the Shadman posters on the wall, right? With Dr. Disrespect, all we know is that he texted a minor, it got a little weird, or got a little, you know, flirtatious or whatever, and then he got banned. Again, I'm not defending that, but we have a lot more information regarding the Ava situation than we ever did for the Dr. Disrespect situation, and you had a whole lot more to say back then. Then we had Valkyrae, who's another very, very popular female streamer, who says, I'm still in the process of moving, so I haven't been able to fully keep up, but in the meantime, since I've been tagged a bunch, children lovers is bad. Trans does not equal children lover. The actions of one trans person does not mean all. Sucks to see so many anti-trans people act as if it does. I'm hoping Ava speaks up. Dr. D is still gross. Lastly, to the incels that only tagged Poki and I to speak up, even though everybody did after D did himself, you're weird. Focus your hate towards the children lovers for once. Which is exactly what people are doing. They're focusing it on that, and they're also saying, hey, you're one of the largest streamers in the world who went after Dr. Disrespect, so now is your time to speak up on Kris Tyson. And I think it's fair. I really do think it's fair that if people were so open and ready to cancel one person, you should be completely and ready to cancel someone else. I mean, that's how equality works, right? You want to treat everyone equally, then you have to call them out equally. And that's going to be about it for today's video. As always, if you like the summary of what the heck's been going on in the crazy, crazy internet world, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Check out the last video if you have not. Check out some of my other drama and slop. I love pumping it out for you guys. Let me know what you think of the situation down below. Peace out.